Okay, students, previously we have done various nutrients, what is food, and how food, nutrient, and health is interrelated to each other. Now, in this section, we are going to learn about a very important topic about this chapter, that is balanced diet, food groups, and how to achieve a healthy lifestyle by using these food groups. Okay, so see, before starting the all about this basic food groups and planning a balanced diet, or what is the balanced diet and how it works, before starting this, we I would like to share some important nutrition scenario in our India. See, basically health and nutrition are the most important contributory factor for the human resource development in any country. India has been classified by World Bank as a country with a lower middle income, and it ranks all about like 1/16 in terms of human development index amongst 209 countries. Okay, so here, among the Indian population, about 28% in the rural and 26% in the urban areas are estimated to be living below the poverty line. Okay, which is defined as the which is defined as the population who are so poor that they are unable to meet their daily basic calorie requirement. As a result, this population suffers from long-term malnutrition, leading to stunting, wasting, and all kind of deficiency diseases. Okay, we call it protein energy malnutrition, we call it vitamin A deficiency, sometimes iron deficiency, sometimes we have iodine deficiency disorder, etc. Most of the children are having low birth weight. Okay, from the starting of their life, some of them are handicapped, so it continues throughout the childhood, adolescence, etc. So now, how to recover this situation, this poor fatal situation, how to recover it? Now see, a proper diet is very essential from the very early stages of life for proper growth, for development, and to do all the remaining activity. Okay, now food consumption, which largely depends on production, distribution, and also determines the health and nutritional status of every population. Okay, so hence we have to trust on the nutritional values that our or nutritional values means the recommended dietary allowances, or the RDAs, that our national institution of nutrition, or NIN, which is the research part of ICMR, that is Indian Council of Medical Research. So we have to trust on their data, right? So they have they have provided some basic criteria to achieve that optimum health or optimum nutrition level. Okay, now in this case we have to rely on their balanced diet data. Okay, now what is balanced diet? That you have to know that what balanced diet is basically. Now when we are going to study the balanced diet, we have to see what we are eating in daily basis, like a typical Indian thali or typical Indian vegetarian or non-vegetarian thali, which contains a rice, roti, vegetables, dahi, dal, kind of fish or egg. So this contain a variety amount of food, right? Variety amount of food sources. So can we call it balanced diet? Let's come to know. See, this is balanced diet. See, balanced diet is one kind of diet which provides all the nutrient in required amounts and in proper proportion. It can easily be achieved through a blend of basic food groups and the quantities of food needed to meet various nutrient requirements. Okay, now this nutrient requirements actually vary with the gender, with the age, with the physiological status, like the physical activity, which kind of lifestyle you are leading. If you are leading sedentary lifestyle, then your nutrient requirement will be lower. If you are if you are achieving heavy work, like if you are doing a heavy work or heavy kind of lifestyle, so then your nutrient requirement will be higher. Okay, that you have to understand, that nutritional requirements are not general for all of us. Okay, so see, like what nutritional requirement I need may be different, or may be far different from the nutritional requirement of yours. Okay, because your physical pattern, your physiological status, your age, your gender is completely different from mine. So that means your nutritional requirement will be varied from any other. Okay, now a balanced diet should provide around 50 to 60% of total calories from carbohydrate, and preferably from the complex carbohydrate. And what the complex carbohydrate means? Complex carbohydrate is basically the fruits and vegetables. Let me start. Fruits and vegetables. Okay, that means the cellulose contents are higher, the fiber content are higher, so that we call complex carbohydrate. About 10 to 15% should be achieved from the proteins, preferably from the high biological protein like egg. But what about the vegetarians? Person? They can switch from paneer. They can switch from paneer or any other, like whey or chana. Okay, or chana, we can have this chana. Okay, so simply and obviously we need like 20 to 30% from both visible and invisible fat. Now, apart from all these macronutrient like carbohydrate, protein, fat, we need some micronutrient also. We call them dietary fiber, antioxidants, phytochemicals. Phytochemicals means the compounds that we get from the plants, which have a very positive health benefits. Now, we are having some naturally occurred antioxidants like vitamin B group, vitamin C, vitamin E, beta carotene, riboflavin, selenium, which is a very important antioxidant cum mineral, which protect human body from various free radical damage or various kinds of other damage from the cell. Okay, now this should be added to our diet. Now, from where can we get all this? From various kind of spices we can get, from various kinds of fruits and vegetables we can get, or green leafy vegetables. You can see GLV, you can see there I am taking GLV means green leafy vegetables. Often we are having salads. In salads, if we pour some vegetable oil like olive oil or some like safflower oil, then we can get a very healthy diet also. So you can see a typical Indian thali can help to achieve us a balanced diet, because you can see a typical Indian thali is containing roti or chawal, green leafy vegetables, dahi, dal, salad, raita, etc. That means it is a variety in a plate. Okay, now from that plate concept, we are having this my plate for the day kind. Okay, now previously we had this concept of a balanced diet, but this is a short story I think I should share to all of you, that Michelle Obama, you know who is Michelle Obama is. Michelle Obama is the first lady, and I mean the wife of Barack Obama. And Michelle Obama told one thing, very one important thing, that per day we should take per day the kind of diet which can lead the small steps towards the fitness. Okay, that means in Bengali, as this is a bilingual, in Bengali we can say it যে আমরা একদিনে তো আর healthy lifestyle achieve করতে পারবো না, we cannot achieve healthy lifestyle in one day or overnight. ইট ইজ আ ডে বাই ডে প্রসিডিওর। ওকে, মানে একদিন করে ছোট ছোট স্টেপস নিয়ে উই ক্যান অ্যাচিভ হেলদি ডায়েট, রাইট? তো আমরা যদি প্রতিদিন আমাদের প্লেটে এমনভাবে নিজেদের সবজিগুলোকে রাখি, এমন পরিমাণে সবজিগুলোকে রাখি যাতে আমাদের প্রতিদিনের প্লেটটাই একটা হেলদি প্লেট হয়, এবং সেখান থেকেই আমাদের এই কনসেপ্টটা চলে আসে, দ্যাট ইজ মাই প্লেট ফর দ্য ডে। ওকে, এবং সেইখান থেকে আমাদের ইন্ডিয়ান মানে আই মিন অ্যাকর্ডিং টু আওয়ার নিউট্রিশনাল রিকোয়ারমেন্ট, আমাদের ইন্ডিয়ানদের নিউট্রিশনাল requirement, obviously this is different from the Britain, this is different from Australian, this is different for the any other race. Okay, আমরা ইন্ডিয়ানরা যে ধরনের লাইফস্টাইল লিড করি সেরকম কিন্তু একটা ওয়েস্টার্ন কান্ট্রির মানুষ লিড করে না। সো দ্য কাইন্ড অফ ফুড হ্যাবিটস উই আর হ্যাভিং, সেটার ওপর মাথায় রেখে ICMR NIN আমাদের এই ধরনের একটা প্লেট সাজেস্ট করেছে। দিস প্লেট, আই মিন আই হ্যাভ টেকেন দিস পিকচার ফ্রম ডাইরেক্টলি ফ্রম NIN website, so you can see that I am covering it, that you can see that pulses protein you can have 90 grams, that means the protein intake should be 90 gram for a day. Now nuts, seeds you can have 20 gram, fats and oil you can have 27 grams, cereals you can have 270 grams, vegetables you can have 350 grams, whereas fruits you can have 150 gram. Now you can see one thing very clearly, that these cereals, vegetables and these fruits all of are the complex carbohydrate. Okay, I mean apart from this nutri-cereals, I mean the cereals like rice, like bajra, apart from this like rice and bajra, if you see this portion of this huge portion of vegetables, this huge portion of fruits, you can get the information that these are the complex carbohydrate, these are the complex carbohydrate, CHO. Okay, these are the complex carbohydrate. So that is why I already told you that we need almost 50 to 60% of total calorie from the carbohydrate. You can see these are the sources of carbohydrate. Now these are the sources of the pure carbohydrate, whereas these vegetables and this fruits are the sources of complex carbohydrate. Okay, now you can see that is a large portion of plate is having carbohydrate, but the complex carbohydrate, that means we can easily achieve like let me clear you. Okay, we can easily achieve this 50 to 60% of total calorie from the what? From carbohydrate. Clear? Now you can see that this is milk, and we should eat milk I mean we should drink milk 300 ml per day, either in curd form, either in the pure milk form. That's it. Now how to achieve this? Okay, now how to achieve this healthy balanced meal? Here we are having the basic concept of NCERT. Like NCERT is telling us that how to use basic food groups for planning balanced diet. Now here we will learn about the concept of food groups. Okay, now what food groups is basically, that you need to remember. See, nature has given mankind a large variety of food, and each food has its own qualities, okay, and own nutritive values. Now for convenience in meal and dietary planning, we divide these different foods into some different groups, some different food groups, and keep the similar food in a specific group. Okay, so see, basically broadly we have 10 food groups. Those 10 food groups are cereals, millets, pulse and legumes, vegetables, fruits, milk and milk products, meat, fish, poultry, nuts, sugar, jaggery, honey, fats and oils, and spices and condiments. Okay, all these are the 10 actual or broad food groups. But our ICMR divided all these 10 food groups into 5 categories. Okay, now in serial number 1 we have cereals product. In cereals number 2 we have pulses and legumes. In 3 we have milk products, milk and meat products, both milk and meat product. Now in milk product we are having skim milk, we are having cheese, we are having curd, we are having paneer. In meat we are having organ liver, like organ meat, fish, egg, mutton, chicken, etc. Okay, now fourth group is what? Fourth group is fruits and vegetables. In fruits we can have guava, tomato, mango, papaya, orange, lime, watermelon, various. In green leafy vegetables or GLV we can have amaranth, spinach, beetroot leaves, coriander leaves, curry leaves, fenugreek leaves, mustard leaves, drumstick leaves, etc. So many leaves we are having. Other vegetables or other roots and tubers, if we classify this, like if we classify vegetables in other roots and tubers, we can get carrots, onion, brinjal, potato. Then we can have lettuce finger, drumstick, cauliflower, brassica groups of vegetables like cabbage, broccoli, capsicum, etc. Now the last food group is the fats and sugar. In fats and sugar we can easily have butter, ghee, mustard oil, coconut oil, groundnut oil, hydrogenated fat or vanaspati we can have, and in sugars we can have sugars and jaggery. Jaggery means gur. Okay, so all of these food groups, like all these 5 food groups, are given by ICMR, and that is very important. What more is important is why should we use this why should we use this classification, like what is the basic need of this food group classification? See, classification of food groups on the basis of nutrients present in them ensure that all the nutrients are made available to the body. Simply, this all are available in nature and we can have it easily. Okay, and we can make a very good source, and we can have so many dishes by using these food groups. Okay, and we can have a variety of what can we say, variety of food, and according to your age, according to your taste. But apart from this, a balanced diet can be easily planned by selecting at least one food item from each food group. Like if you see that what are those, I have already told you that these are the basic food groups, and I have given you this two table. One is from the book and one is from the internet site, like internet ICMR site. This is the basic five food group, and what are the nutrient that we are getting. Like you can say, like in pulses and legumes we can get protein, energy, invisible fat, thiamine, riboflavin, folic acid, calcium. Whereas in the milk and milk product we can have protein like high biological protein, riboflavin, calcium. In fruits and vegetables we can have antioxidant, carotenoids, riboflavin, folic acid, etc. In fats and vegetables, in fats and sugar we can having essential fatty acids, energy. We can from jaggery we can easily get iron. Okay, now these are the about these are about food groups. Now what important in this slide? See, this slide is very much important, that I am telling you that in this slide you may get what are the food sources. That means maybe in question you can get that cereals and cereals product. In cereals and cereals product the main nutrient available is carbohydrate basically, and energy. Okay, carbohydrate and energy you can get from cereals and products. So cereals and cereal product. So what are the food sources of this specific group? Or you can get question like what are the nutrient can be achieved from the specific food group milk meat products. Milk and milk product মানে milk and meat product থেকে তোমরা কি ধরনের নিউট্রিয়েন্ট অ্যাচিভ করতে পারো. This kind of question can come very easily. Okay, now now benefits of using food groups, that I already told you, that a balanced diet can be easily planned by selecting at least one food group from each food. Okay, at least একটা আইটেম সিলেক্ট আমরা প্রত্যেকটা ফুড গ্রুপ থেকে যদি করি. Like if you see 1 second, if you see, let me zoom in. Like see, okay, this one, this is the ICMR basic food group 2007. Okay, in the first food group we are having rice, wheat, and what are the main nutrient here? The main nutrient is energy, protein. Carbohydrate is missing here, but yes, carbohydrate we can get it. Now carbohydrate, the best source of carbohydrate is rice, roti, bajra. And so if you get at least rice from that specific food group cereal, then also you can get your carbohydrate requirement from the rice. If you get like green gram or chickpea or Bengal gram from the pulses and legumes group, you can get invisible fat, you can get essential amino acid like thiamine, you can get riboflavin from vitamin B2 like vitamin B complex group, you can get riboflavin, you can get protein. Okay, that is very important. Protein you can get like from rice, dal. And if you get milk and milk products, like in lunch let's have some curd, and let's have some chicken or egg, you can get vitamin A, high biological protein, cyanocobalamin, that is vitamin B2, calcium from the curd. And these are the several nutrients you are getting from one food group. Okay, whereas let's take some green leafy vegetables like spinach, like coriander leaves, you can get carotenoids, riboflavin, calcium, vitamin C, etc. from that food group. Like from one food group you can get so many variety of nutrient. So you can see that how we can get so many variety of nutrient, and how we can easily make a balanced diet from selecting just one or two food item from each of the food groups. Okay, and obviously it provides variety in our diet. ওকে, রোজ রোজ তো এক ধরনের খাবার খেতে ভালো লাগে না, ডেইলি বেসিসে আমরা যদি একটুখানি এই প্রত্যেকটা ফুড গ্রুপ থেকে অন্য অন্য খাবার খাই, then also we can get main nutrient. Okay, now the next thing is the food guide pyramid. Guys, this is one of the most important thing, that is food guide pyramid. Now one of the easiest ways to plan balanced diet is to include at least one food item from each food group I told you. Okay, now food guide pyramid is telling the same thing. This is telling the same thing. Okay, now what food guide pyramid is? See, this food guide pyramid is an outline. It is a basic outline. It is a basic outline. By this basic outline of what? Outline of what to eat each day based on the dietary guidelines. It's not a rigid prescription like a doctor gives us that 2 कैप्सूल दिन में 2 कैप्सूल रात में ले लो. So it is not like that. It is not a rigid prescription, but a general guideline that help us to choose a healthful diet that is right for us. In other words, we can say that food guide pyramid is a guide to provide an ideas for the types of amounts, quantity of food that can be eaten in a combination to provide a healthy diet, right? Each food group is represented. You can see each of the food groups, let me using pen, each of the food groups, like the cereals, each of the food group, fruits, meat and poultry, each of the food group is represented by a band or label. Narrow band at apex, narrow band, that means this is the apex form, মানে একদম টপে যেটা আছে, indicate lower quantities. মানে এখানে দেখো সার্ভিং সাইজটা এখানে দেওয়া আছে, ইউজ স্প্যারিংলি, মানে একটু স্প্রিঙ্কল ফরম্যাটে আমাদের ইউজ করা উচিত, লোয়ার অ্যামাউন্টে ইউজ করা উচিত. ওকে, it is indicating that we should consume it in a lower quantity, while the wider band, this is the wider band at the base, mean the more from the food group need to be consumed. Now the food pyramid could be understood this manner. Okay, this manner, this is the latest food pyramid and very easiest way that I'm giving you, that you can see that carbohydrate you can use, you can get it, consume adequately. Okay, cereals, grains, product you can eat, you can eat it adequately. Now this fruits and vegetable, it's liberally, you can eat it liberally. Now animal food you should use moderately. Okay, now this fat you should use sparingly. Okay, and in previous data, if you see, let me clear this thing and zoom this. Here in actual food pyramid, this is the ICMR food pyramid I have given you. So this ICMR food group is actually telling us how much serving we should see. The bread and cereal we can give 6 to 11 serving. The serving size is very large, whereas the fruit groups you can have it 2 to 4 serving, whereas the vegetable group you can have 3 to 5 serving. That means we can eat liberally. Okay, and milk, yogurt, poultry we can having 2 to 3 serving. Okay, here we are having vegetarian source in the left hand side, and in the right hand side we are having non-vegetarian source, and in the top we are having fat oils that we should obviously consume less amount. Okay, that is used sparingly. So this is the food guide pyramid, and Yeah, this is the food guide pyramid, and this is also important for your exam. Okay, now what are the important topic from this? What kind of questions can come? See, I already told you the kind of question can come from this topic, that is important food groups and their sources. How to achieve a balanced diet, already I have discussed about RDA, right, recommended dietary allowances. This is very important, and in previous class we have shared about RDA. And what are the nutrient level in various food groups. Now this is all about today's class. I will definitely provide some question answer which are NCERT basis. NCERT question answer is also important. I will provide it that. So if you are having any problem, you text me, or you do comment in the comment section, so that I can understand that whether you are liking this explanation or not, or if you don't like this explanation, then what is the reason. You should tell me that what is the reason. Ma'am, this point is missing, that's why I don't like. Ma'am, this point is missing, that's why I don't like it. Or ma'am, if you could say it so largely, মানে এই পয়েন্টটা যদি আপনি একটু ভালো ডিসকাস করতেন, if you could discuss this particular point, then it would be easy for us. So like this you can do comment. And thank you for attending class. Follow all the COVID protocol and study hard. Thank you so much.